Welcome back to bestofmarin.com, where we give you the rundown on all things happening around the county and where to find the best places to go in Marin. So today we are taking a deep dive into a classic local dilemma. It's the battle of the day trips.
Yeah, it's actually more than a battle of locations. The sources describe it as a battle of psychological states. We're looking at Stinson Beach versus Point Reyes.
Right, which is interesting because on a map, they look like basically the exact same trip. Drive north, hit the coast.
See the ocean.
Yeah, see the ocean. But the vibe couldn't be more different.
It really comes down to one question for you. Do you want straightforward fun, or do you need slow down energy?
Let's start with the fun option, Stinson Beach. The source material refers to this as the base camp experience.
That is the perfect label. I mean, Stinson is for when you are suffering from decision fatigue.
Right, you just want to park the car once.
Drag the cooler onto the sand and turn that 10-foot radius into your living room.
It's minimal friction, well, once you get there anyway.
Yeah, we have to be honest about the friction of the arrival.
Yeah, the sources are very clear about those Highway 1 switchbacks.
Oh, it's brutal if you're prone to car sickness.
Yeah.
It's a stunning drive, but physically demanding. And then there's the 10 a.m. rule.
This was the biggest red flag in the research. If you aren't parked by 10 a.m. on a warm weekend,
You are done.
yeah,
You're circling for street parking, you're stressing out, and you're walking a mile with all that gear. Stinson really demands a commitment to an early start.
But assuming you survived the parking lot wars, it's not just sitting right. I was surprised by how much emphasis the sources put on the hike to beach access.
That's the secret weapon for the active crowd. You can park up on the ridge and take the Dipsea and Steep Ravine or Matt Davis trails down to the water.
It flips the script.
Exactly. You earn the beach time with a hike first.
So Stinson is basically families, mixed groups, wanting to stay in one spot and leaving with sand and absolutely everything.
Precisely. Now contrast that with Point Reyes. If Stinson is a base camp, Point Reyes is a road trip ecosystem.
Meaning you never really stop moving?
You stop, but only for moments. You aren't plunking down for 6 hours.
Right, you're stringing together small moments.
You're at the edge of the continent, looking at cypress tunnels and windswept headlands.
It feels much more cinematic. And the food scene seems to mirror that scavenger hunt vibe.
It's a very specific flow. You don't bring a cooler at you build a picnic.
Yeah.
You start in Point Reyes Station, grab the cheese, grab the bread.
Then you drive out to Lemontour or the Lighthouse to eat it.
Right, and the grand finale is oysters and wine along Tomales Bay. It's sophisticated but wilder.
There is a warning here too, though. Stinson might have bad parking, but Point Reyes has that mystic coastal reality.
Which is really a polite way of saying hypothermia risk.
It is no joke.
Layers aren't a suggestion, they are non-negotiable, even in summer.
So Stinson is for heat and swimming, Point Reyes is for windbreakers and staring dramatically at the ocean.
In a nutshell.
Okay, let's boil this down for you. You have a free Saturday. How do you choose?
Choose Stinson if you want bare feet, a cooler, and a living room on the sand where everyone stays within eyesight.
And if you want a cinematic drive, Solitude Bakery stops and are okay with a bit of wind for big sky views.
Then choose Point Reyes.
The luxury of Marin is having both options nearby, Stinson for sunny spontaneity and Point Reyes for lingering. But before you head out, here is a final thought to chew on. If you find yourself constantly choosing the easy base camp option of Stinson, are you actually missing out on the awe your brain might desperately need from the wilder coast?
That is a great question to leave off on.
Don't forget to sign up to our email list for updates on our next episode and latest events. Until next time, we will catch you on bestofmarin.com.